kidding? A jewelry jar from an antique store. I can't believe you found it. Are we going to fight for it? Say hi, Becky.
Hi. That was my favorite person in the world.
Oh, you're so sweet. See.
So now I'm going to start a wall of copper molds.
Yes. And my daughter's like, I can't believe you sold the one that was shaped like the moon. I said, I did? Oh my God. I did.
I'm looking for the moon.
And now my daughter wants to start doing copper too. So she said, start getting me some too. I was like, okay, if I see any, I will. There's some copper right there. Oh, this is a nice one. And creamer. Look, look at that beautiful big one. What is that beautiful pot? That one's hammered. And a little coffee pot too. It does. See, and I just got me one of these little racks for the middle of top of my island, but I love the ones on the wall like that too.
Yeah, I found a copper tea kettle, and then I found 2 molds, I think for the sun and the moon. And
I feel horrible that I sold my moon. I can't even believe I did. The ladle's beautiful too. Yeah. Oh, here's some more over here. Oh, those are nice.
mine's like that, but it's not copper. But I seen one that was half and half. Half silver, half copper. Yeah. It's kind of pretty.
Okay, watch your step, Ed. There's stuff everywhere. I gotta watch myself. We're not alone. So cute. My goodness, those are so cute. But look, it's aliens. Welcome into another video. I'm so glad you're here. Let me introduce you to Becky. This is a wonderful longtime subscriber. We finally met in person. We started the day with a fabulous lunch and we went antiquing to a wonderful antique mall. I don't even know where it was because Becky did the driving. And we just had a great time spending the almost, an hour and a half here at this store, this mall. And we discovered we had a lot of things in common, so we definitely had a great time antiquing today. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
No, that's the pink one. Mine is white and black.
An old one like that you have?
Yes, and it is heavy, and it works, but when we move, I can't find
gorgeous.
that. I can't find that.
Again, welcome into the channel. You've arrived at the right channel if you love thrifting, if you love hunting for collectibles, jewelry, etc. We're going to have some real fun in this channel. And today we're looking at all kinds of wonderful things. I love that Western lamp up there. I've always liked the Western decor, even though I don't really lean towards that decor, but I do enjoy it.
Because this reminded me.
An old phone? A real one?
That's a toy.
Yeah, that's a toy.
Okay, so.
It's cute though.
So there's a lady who sells, she goes and she buys old rotaries and push, and they refurbish them.
Oh, I'm
looking for specifically a red wall mount rotary.
Oh,
just for fun, just
right.
for kicks and giggles.
Yes,
just to be like,
exactly.
Oh, just for kicks.
I wish I would have kept the one I had. I had the one that looks like a little bean handle from the 70s, late 70s. I had that. Sold it at the flea market for like $5. Gave it away that day.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. I love the Pyrex too.
Well, I had one of those ones that you do like this.
But it stopped working. But like you said, just to put it up for decoration. I just have so much though.
Hers are Wi-Fi. Like you can use it.
That's so cool.
She makes it, but I don't want to do that.
And is it like a cell phone now? Because I don't even have a landline anymore.
Yeah, we don't have a landline.
So
she's the one with the phones, and she does a lot of these. And there's a Pyrex with roosters.
With the roosters on. I had a collection of these too, Becky.
Well, she sold the sun and roosters.
Princess Casserole. That's why her name is Princess Casserole.
Yes. Okay.
Because have you ever seen her video with all her Pyrex collection?
Yes.
Yeah, she's addicted.
I am seriously on the hunt for that red wall mount.
Look at this. Is that $136?
That's what it looks like.
Because I just sold one on eBay for like $20.
Oh, I see.
And I
that.
have the other 3. I don't know why I
Okay.
broke them up. I'm ridiculously dumb.
Yeah, because this. Okay, see, it has a rooster.
Mm-hmm.
It's the blue set.
Yeah,
But-
that's the one I have.
But I seen this in Livingston. I seen this whole entire set for less than that. I seen the whole
Yeah.
entire set, so
I think that's just the item number. See, it's this one too, 136561. So it's probably about $20 or something.
It's
I
gotta
think
be.
that's what I sold
And then
it
I
for.
was into these.
This one's 18. I don't know why I broke up the set and sold one on eBay. I just went on a whim and started listing
My
stuff.
grandmother used these,
Mm-hmm.
and I had an affinity with these as a little girl.
The Coleman lamp.
I did. I'm not kidding you, not. I took one from my dad and I turned it into. I put flowers inside stuff. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Kind
look
of
at the
crazy about old
nuns.
things.
Oh my God, it's like the flying nun.
Oh, it does.
Oh my gosh. I love barware too.
Oh my gosh.
Don't use it, but I love it.
I know. Oh, he's a heavy.
Oh, that's cast iron.
Whoa, he is.
Becky likes her roosters in the kitchen.
And I'm looking for a 3-foot one. To go
3
outside.
foot. Oh. Okay, have you been to the places that have... See, I have these too. I think these are foreign made. I think these are made in France. I have a couple of these too. Have you seen that? You need to go to a nursery where they sell plants.
Yeah.
Right? That's where they are.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a whole bunch on
know.
2920.
I know.
And people get like the giant cactuses that are made of steel too. They look so
That's
cute.
what I say. I want a 3-foot grass.
What? Oh my gosh, the punch bowl.
And that way he can greet everybody when they come.
Exactly. Oh, I love this glass. I forgot what this is called. Probably says right on the tag, Thelma. No, it's Amber Carnival. Amberina. Oh, it's a beautiful basket. Oh my gosh. This is when the blenders were made out of steel. Now everything is plastic. We ran into these fabulous dolls. I could not believe the incredible likeness. 2 of them were Princess Diana and one was Jackie Kennedy, in the Kennedy years, of course. I have not been a big doll collector in a while, but I did like those. And then we looked at the Corningware, which seems to be getting really popular these days too. There was a great collection. Look at this fantastic pink, oh, I don't know what it is.
The little jewelry jar.
Oh no, are you kidding? A jewelry jar from an antique store. I can't believe you found it. Are we going to fight for it?
No, you're going to get it and we're going to open it up and look at it.
We can do it in the truck. That is so cool.
In there.
Of course we have to get it. I love the jar. I don't even want to open it, Becky. It's going to keep it on my backdrop.
the jar.
It's so darling.
What? Oh, Saturn. What is it?
I can't believe
It
it.
was just sitting here. One jar so far.
And it's heavy.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to go take it to the counter so they
Yes,
can
take
hold
to
it
the
for me.
counter.
This is your first item today, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to keep looking. We just got here.
Absolutely.
Thank you. What's this? A pestle. I like that. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't done so. Subscriptions are always free. There's another one back there with a carrot.
Oh, look at the
There's like a
carrots.
set.
What's in
You got yourself a set, Becky.
Oh, that's the bread.
Oh my gosh. Are they $20 each? 18?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. I mean, for an antique store, you're going to pay up. But those are not but they're not, common like the other stuff.
I know. But you make Jello in these, right? I mean, that's what
You
they do.
can. I just hang them up. My
No, I
daughter,
just hang 'em up there.
my daughter told me though. She said I actually made bread with that moon that you sold. It's like you did. Oh my gosh. She said yes. I made banana bread. I had forgotten.
Yeah.
Look, here's a pretty one too, Becky. Here's a little bowl with a fruit cornucopia.
That's cute. Oh, look at that.
How much is that?
Handles.
That's very cool.
I like that.
If these were $10 a piece, I'd probably take them all. But
Well, that's
they
what I was
are a
thinking the
little
same
high.
thing.
That's a nice
I
one
was
though.
thinking the same thing. I thought, now, if they were 10 a piece,
Yeah.
maybe. Boy. King Cutter.
The other one is the wheat. That is really cool.
Yeah, that's cute.
I wish wish they were a little bit less. I'd probably get them for my daughter for
'Cause she's collecting all
Christmas. She's
that.
told me, start getting me some copper. It's like, okay, when I see it, oh well.
The copper then.
Exactly. So now I'm buying for her and for me. The teeny piano. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you see any tigers or cats too.
Oh, tigers and cats. Well, there's a cat right there, but
Oh, he's pretty. Oh, he's a
Like a
liquor
little-
bottle.
like
No, a little bigger than him because I want to put a hat on him
I did have a
and sunglasses
really
and things.
huge collection of cats.
But he's beautiful.
I went cat crazy. I did. I went cat crazy.
I just bought a cat face on eBay because I'm
I went
nuts.
cat crazy.
And it's just the face. I know.
That's right.
My husband says, you're officially going crazy. I said, I know. I'm buying cat jewelry and cat statues. They sell well on eBay.
$15.
hmm And there's a certain brand made in Texas that supposedly is the best-selling one. And I think it was Texas Gal who told us about it in a video. Yeah, and then I found some. I was like, yes. Yeah, I didn't get to see the Wowie. I prefer the jadeite over this, though. Uh-huh. My mother-in-law has a huge collection of jadeite.
Oh, this one.
I mean, I like it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd put it under a black light and just stare at it. That's really where it looks
I
good.
inherited like 3 sets of dishes and I don't know
This is the
what to do.
jadeite. Yeah, that's the one I like.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do with my sets of dishes. I just don't know what to do. Where do you put it all? It's like-
Exactly.
It's huge.
I wish I had places.
It's all in storage.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's beautiful, but Mom's like, well, here, what if we do this? So Mom has a little china hutch. What if I just take one piece, and then we'll just like one piece and one piece, and then have one of each, each set just to display.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So we
This is
display
a
it.
beautiful cabinet. Chalk painted cabinet. That's so pretty. And then you fill these cabinets up pretty quick too when you can't stop collecting. Look at the medicine cabinet.
I used to have kind of an addiction to these. I'm telling you,
We are kindred souls, Becky. I just know we are. See, here's the collection again. I had this entire set, and I sold. I think I sold one of these. I think I only had one of these. I have this. I still have these, the square ones. They're so nice. I do prefer them over Tupperware to store the food in the fridge. They're so nice.
the percolator, isn't it?
Stovetop. Oh, the orange is fabulous.
I remember my grandfather's old percolator. Would stay in his old trailer.
I use a percolator.
Go can.
I use an electric percolator. It's the best way. That or a French press. Those are the only ways I make coffee.
am really seriously considered. Oh my god.
That is a little doll furniture. Oh, that's so cute. I would like it for jewelry. Wouldn't that be a fabulous jewelry box? Just to put on top of your dresser and it would be your jewelry box. Pocahontas in a box?
Yeah, that would be awesome
For 30. Yes, it would.
Yeah, got the mirror and everything.
I love these handbags. I do have quite a collection. They're usually very personalized, but these were something I had never seen before. Hand-tooled handbags. They do have sort of the style of the mesh bag, but I have never actually seen any like that. And the incredible detail. This is not just swirls and florals. It was just absolutely incredible. And they both had beautiful chains. I didn't even check the prices, honestly. I was just very intrigued by their design. I'd never seen anything like that before. So every nook and cranny here was examined. I was totally in awe. We haven't even gotten to the jewelry, except for the jewelry jar.
Can't pass that up.
I know. I
I
know.
set that back down. Not with Thelma around. We can't set that back down.
I'm so happy you found it. That's so funny.
Looked up and there it was.
It's a coincidence.
That's pretty.
Air India, that's so pretty. Oh my God.
One from your grandma, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandmother. I saw her
Can you
use
imagine learning
those.
with that? You'd be like,
I saw her use
my
them.
arms are so tired.
And then she used them for door stops.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, what is that made out of? Just pick that up, Becky.
No.
Feels like glass, but
What?
it is incredible.
That's, what is this?
It is a bit overwhelming to walk into a store and see so much of everything that you love or collect. I did get probably a little carried away. I bought quite a few things, but I think everything I bought were things I had never seen before and that I maybe used to collect and don't collect anymore, but bought them for someone else. I was looking for cats, but that one did not quite fit the bill. That was more of a Halloweenish, scary-looking cat, and it wasn't very heavy either. I did find this fabulous jewelry casket, jewelry box, but I actually had that box before and I sold it. I fell in love with this little window pane shelf. That was really pretty. Then I wandered into glassware and jewelry. I actually just found out what those glass, but they look like little barbells or whatever, but they're for resting your cutlery, resting your knife, I believe. And of course they had an array of jewelry, not all of it vintage, of course, but I picked up some nice pieces there. And another thing you have to remember with anytime you shop at an antique store or even at an estate sale, many things are curated, many things are brought in, and they can be reproductions. They can be just mass-produced things that are used to fill the counters and fill these stalls. So they're not all going to be antique things. If you're new to the game of thrifting or antiquing, just be aware of that. Even retro-looking things can be just that, retro, and not actual vintage.
Here's a jar full of pearls, but it's a lamp.
People make lamps out of the craziest things.
I know, right?
They look good, though.
I know. I went through that phase. You put stuff in, you know that phase? Like stuff, shells and stuff like that. They have learned to look down on the floors and
Right.
corners. That's how you overlook stuff.
Absolutely. Oh, these are pretty.
Records. This one too.
Wow.
Oh, she's had on TV. And then took it. Took off. Did you look through the jewelries?
I'm looking. I found these. Look at how pretty.
Oh, those are
And they're Rivoli.
Oh, they are. Oh, they sure are.
Yeah, they're set Rivoli style. They're beautiful.
Some kind of pretty looking stones or something. What is
There's
this?
a copper bracelet. Real
Oh,
copper. I
sure.
thought you liked copper.
That's,
Some
it's starting
things-
to turn my skin. It's like some things I can wear.
Oh,
for
really?
Like a little while, but I just. It's
And this
pretty,
is
I love
Premier
it, but
Designs.
my
Interesting.
skin's too acidic. I don't know what this. Like wear something and I'm like.
You have to,
Yes.
well, for me, I have to wear it for a while. So and then it stops doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. I thought maybe they.
Maybe I'm
No
mistaken.
name. I don't see a signature. Nothing. It's kind of cute. Sale. Oh, what is that? Oh, the table is for sale. Oh.
Of course, I looked through every single one of those pieces. That's a very nice bangle there. It's kind of inlaid, made in India with the little knob that inserts kind of like a hinge. I also really love that wooden one. It reminded me of a Mexican mural or something of that sort. But a lot of these pieces are pretty common. I know they're from the 70s, but just because something is from the 70s doesn't mean it's collectible. It doesn't mean it's aesthetically pleasing, and it certainly doesn't mean it's an investment piece. So I don't pick up everything. There's that fabulous bangle. I left it there. Again, they are common. They're pretty commonplace, so I don't pick up just anything unless it's for my personal consumption rather, then I will. Are these snow babies collectible? There's a lot in this little building.
We'll go around 3 times to make sure.
Of course. Oh, the puppies are cute too. But I need a cat face.
Gotta have cat face. Like something like this. It's
Like
a
a-
cat that sits on a.
Yeah, but like bigger so I can put a hat on it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hat and sunglasses. I want to use them as a model.
Oh, that's cute. That sounds cute.
Again, this was a fabulous place to peruse. There is an old Whiting and Davis purse. Those are one thing I am reminded of collecting. I had a huge collection. I sold them off. I'm buying back some for my own personal use, but I have found that they have fluctuated quite a bit and actually plummeted in price. So I always keep that in mind I want you to keep that in mind as a reseller, as a thrifter. What are you now selling? What is still selling for you as far as collectibles, antiques, glassware? Even glassware, I think, has plateaued somewhat. There are only certain types that do well. If you'll share with us in the comments, we'd really appreciate it. Oh, these are so nice with glass.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
wicker.
those are nice. I have a friend that loves zebras. She's all about zebras. And I do love blue. I love blue glass. I've always loved
Right.
blue and red. Those are the 2 colors that stand out to me.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice one. Oh, these are beautiful. Looks like the old Halston bottle. I had a bunch of those I got from Liz too. I sold them because they were just collecting dust. But they're so pretty. I couldn't resist them.
Had a few bills. Oh, there's some extras.
Those are pretty. Those are beautiful.
No, aren't they?
$60.
Oh, that's because it's oh yeah, yeah.
It's porcelain.
That one is like resin.
Oh, he's so cute. Too small, but he is cute. These wonderful little figurines have been really big sellers throughout the years. I don't know what you have found. Do you collect anything in particular? She's beautiful. She's wood. She's getting ready to lay something. Can't start with hands now.
Oh my gosh.
How much is this beautiful thing? It's sterling.
I know, she is cute.
She made out of wood.
21.50. 20 something. What is that? Wonder Woman. I get fresh eggs every day.
You do?
Fresh
How
eggs. I got 10
fabulous.
yesterday.
My daughter wants me to get chickens. What does that say? Uh-oh.
Try to get you.
Oh, the lion's kind of cool. My sister brought me some back from Korea. They're not the most comfortable, but they work.
And wearing good shoes.
They're not that bad. I have my father-in-law's Dutch. He gave me some. I wear them out in the yard. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always wondered,
Yeah.
like, do they kill you?
You want to wear socks with them, but they're not because they're curved inside. They're pretty comfortable.
I thought they were so cute, but I've always wondered.
I believe it is nostalgia that drives the market here in antiques and collectibles. This table took me back to my childhood tables where we sat and played, my sister and I. My grandfather actually gifted us our very first ones that belonged to a school where he was actually the superintendent of that district, and it was a wonderful piece of furniture that we lost when my mother rented out the house and the tenants decided to take a little bit extra. I do love these paintings. They remind me of old Spanish homes, the bright reds and oranges. I don't use everything that I want. I tend to be a hodgepodge in my decor as it is. Eclectic, I guess, is a better word. So I steer clear of a lot of the things right now. Of course, I love those linens. I can't resist that either. Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
And very expensive. They're usually like $100 on eBay.
Yeah, I had one. I don't want him to
Those are the
built.
ones they call caskets.
14 karat gold plated.
That shape is incredible. 83.
Sty built. Sty built.
47. That's a good price for it.
Jewelry casket.
Yeah, they truly sell in the hundreds.
Wow.
So
Very pretty.
nice, and it's still got the tag.
Yeah, it does. Very pretty. Yeah, I have. These are some clip earrings, but I don't know.
Yeah, these are really fabulous. I just found one though on Whatnot. It's not old like that one, but it's really pretty. It's musical, and it's also all clear glass. And I wound up paying 10 and 10 for shipping, so it was really nice. He wasn't selling anything either. He was like one of the new people that, you know, they're just there to start out. Everybody starts somewhere. So I think I was his only sale for the day. And I asked him for it because he was one. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that, and he wouldn't run anything. Oh, nice.
I think these are sterling puffy heart earrings. Bring it over here.
They're selling the case.
Oh,
18.
just take the whole thing.
Right?
Sterling, and it looks sterling.
Oh, that's pretty.
For 14.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they look sterling to me. Bows, the little bows, and these are 17,
Nice.
and they're pierced.
So I know it's not even Christmas. I think that's just
What is this? No.
very nice.
Yeah.
Is this a dancer? Oh, it's like a couple. It's on the tip of your collar. It's not a bolo tie clip. It's actually the collar on your shirt.
I think so.
I was so tempted to buy that casserole book. The casserole dish is quite a quaint dish, isn't it? But I do love them. I love my tuna casserole. What's your favorite casserole? I just love it. I do like the kitchen area with all of the wonderful decor. I fell in love with this needlepoint. I really thought it was well done and beautiful, but there's just something that I don't know what exactly I feel when I see edifices and things of Native American images used as decor. I feel a little funny about picking them up. I don't know why, but I do appreciate them. I think they're beautiful, and I think in the right decor they would definitely look wonderful, but there's just something very interesting that I feel when I see them. The Pyrex was so expensive. I will never ignore another piece of Pyrex again if I ever wanted to do any. I don't actually run into them very often. They're either very worn out or they don't have the lids, but every single piece of Pyrex, tiny as it may have been, was at least $20, and I think they're pretty much the same on eBay. Beautiful light bulb there. I did have a penchant for the old primitive cookware and utensils. I used to pick them up all the time. There's a stapler I should have picked up. They sell well on eBay too. Let me know what you collect. Let me know what you sell on eBay, if you still sell. Are you a reseller? Are you just a collector? And I looked at that 80s picture and I thought, will that be considered an antique relic soon? I did take this one home. This was an Elsa Peretti inspiration, I believe, of her open heart for Tiffany. So I loved it. And I love that tree too. That was a big jewelry tree, but I left that one behind. I did like it though. Didn't even look at the furniture, honestly. I should have. There were some very interesting pieces there, but there's only so much you can look at. There you are. I found something for $5.
There's some more copper, but I don't know what she's looking for. Like there's a little pineapple and a
Oh,
shell.
I didn't see those. And I was in here.
You were in here.
Yes. Oh, those are
And then
cute.
this, I don't know what this
The
one
little
is, but
mini
it's,
ones are so cute.
yeah, it's something apple. Maybe it's an apple. It could probably be Shonda. But, and then this is the pineapple.
No, they're cute.
So, I
They're
know
only
what she's
8.
Looking, I know. I didn't know what she was looking for.
Yeah. I'm going to grab some of these.
I didn't know what you said. She was like, she had a
And,
specific.
well, she said anything, really.
Oh, well.
You know,
$8.
she just, I know. I think they're good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love the apple.
I know the apples, and it could probably be shined up.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, Robert shined them
Okay.
up so good for me
That's-
the other day.
Yeah.
He took them and sandblasted them
This is only
almost.
7. Well,
This one-
$7.99, and then
They're
$7.99.
8 and
yeah.
7.
Okay, that's similar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I've been
start.
seeing
I'm gonna go take them to the lady.
Yeah.
Look at the little heart. It looks like my necklace. You see my necklace?
Oh, it does.
It's
Oh,
like an Elsa
which-
Peretti heart. It's just decor.
Oh no, that would be a great backdrop.
Yes, I'm gonna take
That's
you.
totally a great backdrop. That's totally a great backdrop.
I'm gonna go leave it at the front because I'm afraid
There you
I'll
go.
break something. I'll meet you back here in just a sec.
Yeah, don't get lost.
I'm so glad you saw these. Gosh. See, that's the fun of thrifting with friends, right? And I thought I wouldn't like thrifting with friends. Antiquing with friends is so much better because you don't miss anything. It's like 4 eyes, right? 2 sets of eyes. Got a few more things.
Those are your little jewelry.
And this beautiful heart. Four of them. Back to where Becky is because she's finding all the copper for me. Okay. I already got a bag full, Becky. You're making me look bad. I think I had 2 bags full. No, I'm glad you brought me here. It's so fun. I'm glad I didn't bring him, Becky. He'd be buying half the store too. He loves old things and old toys. He'd be buying all the wooden. He loves wooden cars and things like that. And oh my gosh, he's dangerous. Yes, he's dangerous to go thrifting and antiquing with. No, you're not. You know, I'm the same way. I have a cousin who loves decorating. She's got a real flair for it. I showed a little bit of her home in my video, but she says when I go to an antique store, I just go to look for certain things because I can't do the whole thing. And her mom said was the opposite. She had to see every single thing. So she's like, I can't go with her because she looks at every single thing. But I do too.
How did I miss that rotary cherry red wall phone?
Exactly. That you're looking for.
Yes.
And I don't want to miss the cat I know I'm going to find. The cat that needs to come home with me. I keep finding dogs, and dogs are good too. But oh, they're so cute. Did they make them out of jewelry? I'll bet. It looks like they made them out of jewelry. Little dress form is pretty up there. Yes, dress forms are another weakness of mine. I love them in every size. And this one was an interesting one because it had kind of an apron, kind of a nostalgic look to it. It was really beautiful. Of course, I love all of this wonderful vintage linen, crocheted items, pillowcases. They were just incredible. Here's a mini little purse. I don't know what could fit in there other than a lipstick. Not even a phone would fit in there, but it was a beautiful little beaded, modern little purse. Very cute. And I did comb through those shelves. Here's a delightful sailor salt and pepper shaker, but I was really taken aback by the weight of that lid on that cheese board. It was really fabulous. And of course, what I'm looking for in books is jewelry. Jewelry books, history books, interesting cookbooks if I can find them, mostly for myself. I like that owl up there. He was kind of big and pretty, but I didn't take him home. And I really love this little dresser mirror. It was a triple mirror. I thought this might be a Hager. It was just a beautiful bottle. And oh my gosh, that glass is just mesmerizing. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, I really like some of that vintage one. I'm just now seeing on the video. Well, they're all vintage, but there was one that was kind of 70s there. I really like that. A lot of this, of course, is Depression era, uranium glass, 50s, 60s, that kind of thing as well. Don't know much about glass at all, but I do love learning. So if you know anything about it, do let us know what you're looking at here. Do let us know what sells for you or what you like in particular. I fell in love with that light fixture. That was very much a 70s holdover.
Gosh, but there's a bunny and a kitty
Oh, the
and
cat's so cute.
a grapes, the big shell, and a little duck. She likes the little critters.
Those are cute.
Yeah, they
I
are.
love
And they're
it.
like 9. I think they're 9.
Becky was so sweet in helping me find the copper. I found a few to take home. I didn't bring home the Longenberger pitcher there because I actually own it already, and I keep my scrub brushes in it over in the kitchen. As I perused the kitchen areas of some of these displays, I realized that many of these are reproductions or just modern takes with a nice retro feel to them. Of course, they look great in your kitchen when you mix and match things. There's a fabulous old Jello set. I think that was probably a gift with purchase. When you send in so many flaps or something, they would probably send those to you. Again, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That really helps grow the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscriptions are always free. You also may notice some tags for products that you might see in here. For example, some of the clothing that I may be wearing or the glasses that I wear will be now in my affiliate for YouTube. I've been accepted into the affiliate program for YouTube, so you may find some of those tags and maybe you'll want to shop there. I will get, of course, a referral fee. Remember when everyone was collecting cookie jars to sell on eBay? They were really big sellers. I think I have 2 that I don't even display anymore. I'm so scared the cat will break them. But one is a childhood that was my mother's, and now I own another one I collected. Here's a kind of a trend I have seen for probably the last 20 years where people will repaint really dramatic murals and things on old furniture. What do you think about that? Do you like that look? I think it really adds a little punch to some furniture that, I don't know, I think it gives it a new look. I really kind of like it. Many times, some things I would not touch. Old oak furniture, I think I would probably leave. But I don't know, it's a nice little look, I think. I do love the jungle motifs as well. Some of those were really pretty, but they were a little smaller than what I was looking for. I do love those mugs. Aren't those beautiful? Hurricane lamps are something I've always liked as well.
Oh, you found another one.
Can't believe you found another one. Becky, you're my good luck charm. My best friend now.
Oh, they don't tell me that.
You got too many. Get in line, Delma. Yes, Becky actually found 2 jewelry jars. Of course, she let me have them. She wasn't going to buy them for herself, so I'm so excited to open those up soon. I love this picture. I just thought it was so beautiful, but I don't know. Again, I just couldn't get myself to pick them up and take them home. I felt like they were more like a museum piece, something I would it just seems almost sacred to me to look at the depictions. These were all Oklahoma. Famous Indians, it said. Famous Native American depictions there. Oh, I love this vase. This vase, it was called something tree, white tree or something like that. It was quite expensive, but so beautiful. And of course, I love the barware. That's something I really have always liked. And I feel like the barware and things like glasses and pitchers, I could find more use for. So I don't hesitate to pick them up when I really fall in love with them. But again, today I just picked up some brass, some copper, the 2 jewelry jars. I will bring you a haul as soon as I can, and I will open those jewelry jars up for you. Every single thing is so collectible, isn't it? It makes you wonder who actually saved all these things. What were they thinking when they decided to save it? This one, 2 days of safety at a Gulf plant. How quaint is that? I just fell in love with that. So cool. And of course the bottles. And you can still find some of these things. What's the last thing you have found out in the wild, as they say, at the flea markets or at Goodwill thrift stores? Have you found some collectible Pyrex? Have you found some collectible bottles? And have you sold any? Have you actually priced them and then sold them? Because many of us, we get really excited about finding something and then we never list it or never sell it. There's that snowflake. I think that snowflake is quite rare. I do have that other one that I think is called Dutch or something. This is a wonderful display that I loved. That round circular corner. Well, it's not even a corner one, but it's just some kind of shelving that I fell in love with. I have found those nesting bowls of Pyrex. And I do have that mixing jadeite. I love it. Pyrex is $500 for 3 packs.
Jeez, that big purpose.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I have one I found at the Goodwill, not quite that big, but I still haven't even found anything to do with it.
I know.
It's just there. It's got another plant inside of it from another plant. I do love that stained glass. It's just so pretty.
I know. I was looking.
I should put magazines and books in it. Maybe put it in a corner.
Yeah, you're
and
trying
read.
to figure out what you do.
I just needed it at the time.
I know.
Like I need this lady. I love
I found the
this.
rooster up there, but I'm still trying to find the cat.
She's amazing. Look at her.
Oh my! I didn't even realize that's.
Oh my God.
That might scare me in the middle of the night.
4th of July. Vintage. What does it say? 4th of
Those are
July.
different ways,
Yes.
Kids come stay, and then you can put it outside the door and go.
It's beautiful. How much is she? She looks very fragile.
$265.
Oh, okay. And on sale.
Oh, from $360.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, what? Pose your fingers.
I know. Look at this one. They just took this one apart and made some other art out of it. And it's so posable.
I know.
It's like articulated
To life. That's kind of
in
cool.
every way.
Isn't that interesting? It's like
That's
we have a
amazing.
bird nest and
There's another copper, but I have a lot of those
those
ones.
are the nuts.
Is that what they are? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cute doctor bag.
Yeah, you sold a doctor bag, didn't you? Have one? Or...
I still have carpet bags. I don't have doctor bags.
Didn't you have one?
But I saw, you know what? My neighbor had an estate sale, and he was actually had one out in the. But I was like, it was coming apart. I could tell you'd been in the rain or something. But it was old, and I guess he had been saving it too. I have a radio, something like this. This one is a little fancier than mine, but it does sit on a cabinet like that. It's collecting dust somewhere. Here's a cat. How much are yours?
Oh, how cute.
And he's nice, but I need a bigger one. Oh my gosh, look at the globe, Becky.
Oh, there's another one too around the corner.
Huge.
Everywhere now.
I know. And we saw one not too long ago. Robert said, "Are you not going to get it?" I was like, "No, I already have 5 in my house,
This one
10 in my
is-
classroom. I just need another one." Literally, I have about 8 in my classroom. I took them all from home to my classroom, and I
But
already
you know
had
what?
2 that came with the classroom.
My guys love that one I got from you though. They're like, that's so cool. And they just love it. They both even my son was like, wow, that's really cool. And he's like looking at all the stuff and he's and I said, yeah,
Yeah.
it's this company. It's like the one you gave me.
Okay.
Dr. Lori said they're selling like for $500 online.
And Becky, as you may or may not know, as I introduced her earlier, she's a longtime subscriber and has purchased from my auctions on Facebook and whatnot for a very long time. So we go back pretty far there. If you ever see anything in a haul that you'd like to purchase from me, just email me. I don't sell directly on YouTube, but I do hold Facebook auctions, and I do auction on Whatnot. Those descriptions and those links are always in my description box below the video. If you'll hit more, where it has a quick little description, and then you'll click more, it'll have all those links posted. Now, I don't share my eBay store because I share it with my daughter, and we really don't share the store, but of course it's not that hard to find, and I'm really dedicating a lot more time to my online auctions. I just kind of keep them as a security. And I do list occasionally bric-a-brac, that kind of thing, over on eBay. But my jewelry and everything of that nature I sell at my Facebook auction or on Whatnot. So be sure and hit the bell so you don't miss another video. Again, that's over by the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so today, because I will be bringing you a lot more jewelry videos. And of course, I'll bring you the haul from this excursion, as well as we will crack open those jewelry jars. I fell in love with that painting. Princess Diana in her bridal gown.
This doll came out.
Oh my gosh, those other dolls were pretty too.
On TV.
Really?
I remember like it was yesterday, and I remember just being all over this doll.
The dress is incredible. I have a book all about the dress.
Oh my gosh.
It's called A Dress. Yeah, it's written by the designers. It's such a beautiful book because it shows every detail of how they hand sewed that amazing thing. I was so busy looking at that beautiful sweatshirt, new with tags. It had the Elvis postage stamp on it. I think they only wanted $20 for it. I missed the lamp right there. That's a beautiful lamp. I loved standing lamps like that, floor lamps. Well, anyway, the sweatshirt is selling on eBay for about $35. I love the way this tea set was nested inside of that wonderful jar. I had a wonderful, wonderful day with Becky. I met her for the first time here in my local area of Houston. She lives in the local area as well. And she invited me to lunch. She treated me to a wonderful, delicious lunch. She is an absolute delight. We had such a good time antiquing. We vowed to do it again. I hope you enjoyed the video. The biggest treat for me was not this fabulous dessert, but making a new friend, a good friend. I really enjoyed it.